What's up YouTube? Today we have the best road deck of 2026, Exosisters. Exosister is a deck that could take you very far in this format. It could do it really good against meta and road decks alike, and I truly enjoy this deck. Let's get straight into it. 3 Marthas, 3 Ellis, 2 Stellas, 2 Sophias, 1 Irene. The reason I went with this ratio is because I want to see my names. The thing is, the new XYZ monster, the dark one, it needs 2 Exosister monsters to be played, and I just really would love to have that way more than my other ones because the other ones are generic. You will go into them very easily. Now the new one, that's very important because it stops nibs for 1, 2, it stops all lot of kind of hand traps. You kind of need it. So I'd rather see my names than extenders really. Next up, the 2 spirit monsters, 1 and 1, and 3 of her. I called it the spirit trio because I had no idea how to say their names. This entirety of this ascendant helps each other like crazy. Not only are they really good with Exosisters, this card right here is custom. This thing alone, you have an 800 attack or defense, I think lighter dark monster on board. Let's summon her. Oh no, summon her, I'm sorry. And then she got added lighter dark monster from the deck. This is just fire. So let's just say that you don't have Martha yet, but you have 1 monster on board. So now normal summon, affecting hand, special summon, go to XYZ. I'm sorry, not going to XYZ, add, and then go to XYZ. That's fire. That's so fire. Next up, my hand traps. 3 Moltrami, 3 Ash, 2 Droll, 1 Shifter. Now, I don't play Purge. Purge, it really messes up with the new XYZ monster. In my opinion, she's way too important. Not to use a dark monster effect for the rest of the duel is very detrimental, especially if you start off with Purge in this first. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you can still use the Purge, but yeah. She is just too valuable to not to use the whole entire duel, and she's just really good going second because honestly, if people let Martha and Martha go through, moment those 2 hit the board and you go XYZ someone without getting interrupted, boom, you're really in there. You can stop a lot of stuff from happening. So playing Purge just really gets in the way. I just can't see me playing Purge. Next up, non-engine, cross out, droplet, prosperity. This is for Nib. I just really don't want to see Nib draw. This is for an early draw and a game 2 Nib. So let's say they don't play Nib game 1 because a lot of people are playing Nib in the side nowadays. Let's say they don't play Nib game 1 but they have a draw. We don't care about a late game draw, but we really do care about an early game draw. Let's say if you really need that ad and they have a draw, you need to get rid of that right then and there. So that's really for those 2. I don't really negate Moltrami or Ash with this card because there's really like no point. I can keep playing right after that. And I don't give them too much cards. I can literally just sit there, pass turn with Carmella. Literally, I'm not even joking. Droplet because a lot of decks are running away from targeting. A lot of decks don't care about targeting anymore. They say, oh, I can't be targeted. I can't be doing this with target. So I'd rather just play Droplet. Even though it's a neg a little bit, it's still helpful so much. Next up, we have 3 packs, 3 custom card Betrayal, 1 and 1. This card is custom. For people who do not know what this card does, this does something very beautiful. This card say, if your opponent sends something to the graveyard, multiple cards to the graveyard, they have to banish 1 of those cards. So let's say they do engravers to the graveyard. Boom, engravers in the graveyard. Effect on field. Banish that engraver. And what's so beautiful about that, chat? If they don't play with their graveyard as much, and you need interruptions, effect on field, banish whatever monster and go to the graveyard, chain. That's so beautiful. Because now no matter what, your Exosister monster will go off. So that's a beautiful thing. And next up, if you need like a quick monster out of hand, let's say if they impulse your Ellis in hand, and you have a Stella on board. So this card does something very beautiful. Effect, target Stella, just summon Ellis from hand. That's so good, chat. That is very, very good. And the most beautiful one of all, activate, add 2 Exosister from the deck, discard 1 card. Unfortunately, it does say discard 1 card, but I mean, you add 2 Exosister from the deck. So I think that's a really good trade-off, honestly. It's a little bit of neg, but that's a neg I would gladly take, in all honesty. And last but not least, evenly. Back row heavy format. The format is just too back row heavy. I need it going. I don't want to see it. I see Yummy playing back row. I see Vegoso playing back row. I see fucking MST back row. I see so many decks with back row. I need to get going. Sky Strikers, all that good stuff. I need it gone. Draco Tail gone. Next up, extra deck. My only Link monster in this deck because Contest C. I think his name is Contest C. The one that say if you cannot go into any extra deck monster if you do not use that card material. I need that gone. And I got stuck with that one time, so I said, yeah, I need SP. Exciton, Luska. There's this, I don't even think I go into them much. I don't really use them much, but they're here to be here. You know, just to be here. And now the beautiful and new Exosister monster that's the dark. Beautiful card. This card does wonders. It's not only a negation, but what it does is basically change the opponent effect to giving you back a card from your graveyard. So let's say they use Ash Blossom, chain this card, add back whatever card is in the graveyard, add back to hand. And unfortunately they pick, so if you put a Marcharmy in there, they're most likely gonna give you that Marcharmy. But you never know, things will be helpful. Sometimes I don't have Marcharmy in there, they're forced to give you back my Exorcist card. And that'd be the most beautiful thing in the world. I saw someone give me back Ellis one time, which is crazy. One of her, very good negate, just wish she did more. But honestly, nowadays, her effect is really beautiful because she gained 800 attack and defense. I think only attack, I'm sorry. She gained all SIC monsters on board, gained 800 attack and defense, whatever it is. And then, you know, nowadays, that's really good for Exosisters. 3 of her. I like her at 3. People play her at 2 sometimes. I like her at 3. 2, 2, 2. This right here is the perfect ratio, in my opinion. In my opinion. Last but not least, sorry about that. Side deck. 2 Nibs, 2 Pinks, Lightning Storm, Rageki, 1 Solemns, and DD Crows. When I don't draw Shifter, tactics. When I go first, I might be going first with this and another card, Dimensional Barrier, I think it's called. Dimensional Barrier, where every single monster, no matter where it comes from, it go to Bandit Pile instead. I think I'm gonna play that with Strike too. Rageki for going second. Lightning Sword for going second. Pink is for Martha. So why you should not be playing Caxera in this deck is because Martha says that they're very annoying. Unfortunately, that even though you could make a SYC summon, you have to waste a normal summon or just find a way to get it out there, which is very bad and you shouldn't be doing it. But Martha said you can control no monsters or only control SYC monsters. Then she can have her effect. So this card is so beautiful. Special summon, punch, effect, get rid of itself, pop a card on field. That right there is just so good enough, and it's just so busted. Martha truly needs something like this, and I just was so happy I found this card. And like I said, for cross out, 1 is for me, 1 is for my opponent. 1 is to get banished, 1 is just in case you do some bullshit. Nib, because Nib is popular nowadays. Nib is coming back in the format. This deck is so fun. This deck is actually like made me want to come back into Yu-Gi-Oh a lot more. I actually have a lot of fun with this deck because I already said that I'm not playing meta ever again. I don't like how, because my first ever meta deck was Vegoso and Yummies. I don't like how that was handled. I don't like it. It don't feel good. And people been going through that for years. I don't see how they doing it for years. In my honest opinion, that's whew. So I'm going to play decks that are relevant in the format. Unless the meta is really cheap, like how Tenpai was, because Tenpai was super cheap. Unless they're going to be just like that, then I'm only going to be playing roll decks. Or decks that's just like complete with the meta in period. Because they're cheaper, and I'm not about to lose a lot of money on that. I mean, it's a chance you take and stuff like that, and that's understandable. That's completely understandable. For me, it's just not for me. But yeah, this deck is really good. I'm gonna show you guys the combos real quick, and honestly, show you how good it is. The way we're gonna start this off is with just 2 spirit monsters and 1 discard fodder. So this is what you do. First off, you normal summon this. Activate its effect. Go get that spirit monster. I don't know how to say their names. Out of hand. Next up, activate in hand. Effect. Special itself. Effect. To go get Martha. Or whatever monster you feel that you need at the current moment. XYZ. Into her. Effect. It don't matter which one you get rid of, just get rid of one of them. To add the custom card of Betrayal. Beautiful card. So this is so beautiful. Activate. You go get 2 monsters. Most of the time people go get Sophia and Stella. That's what I do. And the reason why I play 2 is for the track card, because if I do have full combo like this, then the track card for next turn is not gonna be really helpful because you already used the Sophia. Boom. Let me just put that. Then discard the Munch Army. After that, Martha effect. Go get Ellis. Mind you, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will get into a nib combo, which is very unfortunate, but chance you gotta take. Go into her. Effect. At the end phase, you set a spell track Exosister card from either a deck or graveyard, which is so beautiful. And after that, what you do here is at turn, or if you want to, you can go to, oh, there she was, Magnifica. But if you do want to extend a little bit, let's take this playback. Put her here. Put these 2 right here. If you do want to extend a little bit, effect, target, special, or normal summon, I'm sorry. Effect, boom. Effect, draw a card. Draw into any card. If you want to take it too far, but this is like nib central, so I wouldn't really recommend it. But that's how you do the one without any Exosister in his hand. Next up, if you only have Betrayal in hand and a discard fodder, let's do it like this. Betrayal, add 2 weak monsters, Exosister monsters. I recommend you add Alice instead of another Exosister card that does not matter, because if you do end up having to get Ash on the Martha, then you kind of can't play because you know someone in Martha and you add like something like Stella, you can't do anything. So I recommend as a safe option that you add another Alice. Then discard Munch Army. Affected Alice, Martha, special. Special. Then we go into this one. Unfortunately, you will definitely get nib in this play, but it is what it is. Detach, add packs. But if you feel like your opponent do not have Add Blossom and you want to like take your chance, which is very risky, you can add this instead and just set this and pass turn, which I want to just guarantee that you're not really going to be doing something like that. Affect the packs. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't put Martha in the graveyard. Put Alice. Sorry about that. Alice, Stella, Stella's. Affect Stella. Special. And like I said, if they did have a way to stop it without destroying it, special. So no matter what, she will come out. XYZ. Her. Effect. And they do have an effect filler, Ash Blossom, Imperm, or whatever it is. Boom. Oh, sorry, both cards. Add back, and then most likely will give you the Munch Army, which is going to be very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Then you could do something like that. If they do make you end up doing that, and you feel as though that if they would have nib, they would have done it, then you could go to Magnifica. You know, if you feel as though they already would have nib already, they probably would have already done it, as he already did in the gate. Last but not least, this is what you do if your hand is just nuts and your opponent really had no kind of hand traps. Material. Ask Stella. Ask Sophia. Where she is. Hopefully I can find her. There she is. Discard Munch Army, of course. What else do you discard, right? Martha effect. You always start off with Martha effect, but if you feel more comfortable with starting off with these two, go ahead. But if they do negate this, you can't play. So yeah. Boom. Alice, and we're going to dodge Nib here with the first interaction. I mean, our first extra deck monster. Boom. Effects and phase, you get the spell of trap. Then you normal summon. Effects of betrayal. I'm sorry, not betrayal. Effect Stella. Special. Effect Sophia. Draw. Go into these two. XYZ I'm at. Effects. To add a trap card. You either add either or, because no matter, as long as she went off, then no matter which one you add, doesn't really matter because you want to set the other one. And remember, this happened at end phase. It's like Magamut. So if someone try to be like, I'm gonna stop it here, they can't do that. Add either or. And like I said, if you want to go Magnifica, you can, but I don't recommend it. It's real life no point. Then you set this, end phase, set this, last turn. You got this, whatever you got from the draw, you got these two on board. So if they do end up stopping this card, even if you try to negate the Ash Blossom, you still have a chance to play by just XYZ on their turn. Making her effect to banish this, effect to banish whatever, effect to banish whatever, effect, put this in there, XYZ, effect to banish. And hopefully you can make it to the end phase with this card, still have material on it. Because if not, I mean, if you do, you know, next turn, effects, add. But yeah, that's how you play with Exosisters. That's how you get it done. That's why I think this deck is very good, because you can do a lot with this deck now. It's not limited anymore, and I feel as though this deck could take you really far in the format. But that's it for me. If you like the video, like, subscribe. If you don't like the video, don't like the deck, or don't like my profile, comment your reason why, and hopefully I see you all again later.